Hello guys and welcome back to part 2 of the finale. Now in the last episode we saw some crazy stuff going down. I actually don't know what's happening in the last episode because I haven't seen it yet. I'm doing this intro before I've even watched the episode just because otherwise I'd forget to do it because I'm a forgetful person, and I get to the end of the video, I'd come to editing and go, oh, I haven't even got an intro for the second episode. Brilliant. But anyway, hope you guys are enjoying. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. And let's get into it, shall we?
During the challenge, Iris, I gave him like a head nod, and so he jumped off thinking that I would take him to the finals.
The sad thing is, I don't think Danielle has a shot against either of them. I think both of them beat her in a final 2 situation. It's a shame, it's an unfortunate event, but I just don't think Danielle had the social game this series. And she backstabbed too many people. And like, granted, Iris did the same, but Iris did it to a lesser degree, I feel like. So, I don't know. Iris wasn't promising things to people the way that Danielle was promising things to people.
Had I won today, I would have already told you that you were going to the finals with me.
Like, I thought we were golden once you said we're going.
We pretty much are.
Pretty much. You can't.
No,
you can't do this to me.
And she can't be like, oh yeah, we're like 95% there. It's like, well, what's that 5%? What's that 5%, Danielle? What's that 5%? Tell me, because I need to know how I can sway that 5%, please.
Iris is all about honesty and integrity, but in the same sense, he's contradicting himself because he's basically threatening me.
Oh, you best believe I'm threatening you. You best believe I'm threatening you at the top 3. I'm like, if you don't vote and bring me to the final 2, I will not vote for you to win, first and foremost. Secondly, I'm going to make sure Sari doesn't vote for you. And fourth and foremost, okay, because we're skipping 3, because I'm not being 3rd place, I'm going to get and make sure that there is at least 4 votes against you, so you don't win that $1 million, just to spite you. Of course I'm doing that. I'm wheeling and dealing.
And Danielle, suddenly you're sitting in the most enviable position in this game. How's it feel having that immunity necklace around you?
Yeah, this is awful of me to say. Why does Shane look like Lord Farquaad? Let me show you it again. Lord Farquaad over here. What's going on? When did we step into Shrekland? Do you know what I mean? What's going on here? I'm sorry, it caught me so off guard because I've gotten so used to him with a beard that him without a beard, it just looks alien.
So you did have the hidden immunity item.
Oh yeah.
Listen, everybody knew that he had it. It was like the most non-secret secret I've ever seen in my whole life. It was mental. He had it, obviously. Duh.
So I just told her, this is like basically the situation. It's in both of our best interests to be in the final 2 together. We have the best shot, and that's kind of how I threw it out there.
You did try and threaten her, Iris. You did try and threaten her with not only your vote, but Sari's vote as well. So, might be a little bit careful with how you tread delicately on this matter. Oh!
Bring your torch.
How do you spell Terry with an I? Of all... This is something that bugs me about Survivor. Of all of the common spellings of Terry, I would go for Terry before I would ever think to go Terri. I would think Terry, would be more appropriate than Terri. What? But also, 3rd place. Listen, Terry, you did your best. You didn't get the winner edit, so I knew you were going home. But I think that Danielle has just handed $1 million to Iris. I could be wrong. But Iris has, ever since a couple of episodes ago, when they edited the whole family and friends thing and made Terry look like the bad guy in that situation, and they've just been making Terry look the bad guy and Iris look the villain, like the hero even, I feel like he's going to win. I feel like Danielle hasn't had as strong a storyline as Iris has.
Made getting into the final 2 that much sweeter for me. I mean, I am ecstatic right now. I'm so happy.
I still can't believe I took the piss out of this guy day 1 and he's now in top 2. I thought he was going to be gone before merge. Genuinely, I didn't think he was going to be making it this far. When he did that silly little let's pray on the beach thing on the first day, I thought, yeah, this guy can go home. But he hasn't been like that since, so maybe that's why.
So relax and enjoy your final day on the island, because tonight you will be held accountable and one of you will be named the sole survivor.
Held accountable is always like the craziest part of this, because like some people take such a genuine grievance of being voted out. And I'm like, so you weren't planning on backstabbing and voting out other people? Was that not your plan? Like, come on. Sort yourself out, babes. Come on.
There was milk, orange juice, champagne, pancake mix, eggs.
There are also onions. What are the onions for? Please tell me what the onions are for. Because, honestly, I'd be cooking them up. I love onions. I love red onions. Red onions are the best thing ever. Whether they're, like, raw or whether they're, like, cooked, they're just the best things ever. Little bit of raw onion in a salad. I'm sorry. Elite.
Courtney, Shane,
Oh!
Sari.
Not Shane spitting as he came in. I just know this man's going to be so bitter and upset. And I'm so ready for it. If there's one thing I love, is a bitter jury.
Throughout this game, and I just slipped. And I split my palm and my pinky, and the medical team came in and they stitched me up all over the place.
This motherfucker, the last day, and he gets an injury. What a melon. What an absolute melon. What you doing here? What you doing here, Aris? Splitting open your palm and your pinky. What a melon. Medical had to get involved. Get out of here.
I worked hard in the challenges, and I really made an effort to get to know each one of you, not because I wanted your vote, but I really feel like I made an effort to get to know you guys and connect.
It's a good start. It's a good start. He started with a thank you. Thank you for making this game enjoyable. I've enjoyed working with each and every one of you. Think about my game, etc, etc. I've tried to get to know each and every one of you on a more personal level so that I didn't feel like I was just there to get your vote. Interesting. I think this is a good start. This is one of the better starts to a thingy speech that we've seen in a hot minute.
At some point in the game, you're gonna have to deceive somebody, and you just have to make that decision whether it's the right time to do that.
You see, Aris over there was like, I played this game of honesty and integrity, and Shane scoffed at him. And then you've got Danielle on the other hand, who's going, hey, I'd love to say I played the game of honesty and integrity, but at some point, you got to backstab people, and you just got to be okay with that. You have to make the best decision for your game, and if that is the best decision, then that's what I had to do. And I was like, ooh, interesting. Could piss them off, but equally, I agree with what you're saying. I personally believe there is no way of playing this game with honesty and integrity, and if you think you did, you're lying. You are absolutely categorically lying.
Of those 6, who contributed the most to why you're sitting there? Danielle, you can go first.
A very good question. Well done, Sally. Well done. You set us off on a great foot. First of all, which Kasaya member contributed to you being here right now? The answer has to be Sari, because she masterminded both the Courtney and the Shane execution. I mean, if any other answer comes out of their mouth, I'm going to call bullshit.
When you come back from Exile Island, you don't know what's been going on. So I always had Suri to fill me in, and she did. And I always trusted her.
Again, I can't doubt that. That answer's incredible. That answer's brilliant. She said I was out 6 days of 39. And every time I came back, Suri was there to fill me in and catch me up and make sure I wasn't out of the loop. I mean, listen, Suri, gameplay, genius. Well done.
Ironically, I also would say Sari.
Well done. You both passed the test. You answered correctly. Well done. Well done, Aris. I'm impressed. Good job.
I would love to just share my experiences, maybe just give speeches to younger children and let them know you can really do anything you put your mind to. I mean, I'm
sorry, Shane, get that camera on him. I just need a little, like, corner of the screen, just Shane cam, because she's talking about, oh, I want to inspire children by giving them speeches, and he's like, that's a really bad idea, Danielle. You ain't doing anything for them children. Nah, sorry. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. Brilliant reaction.
Danielle, I'd first like to make a comment that your part about deceiving somebody and having to do it sometime during the game is totally off base. After 38 days, I never came close to deceiving anyone.
Hang on. Weren't you deceiving everybody about having the immunity idol? Like, I'm sorry, but don't get up on your high horse about, oh, I never deceived anyone. You were planning on voting out Aris numerous times. Were you honest with him about that? No. You were planning on deceiving him and backstabbing him. You managed to get Danielle and Courtney on side, and it was only Sari that managed to flip the vote back. Okay? So, Terry, let's not be acting like you've not deceived anybody in this game. Because you had the immunity idol from literally day dot. Okay? So, let's not be playing that game, shall we?
I would give myself an 8.5, 9, only because I would give myself higher if I didn't take the cheeseburger over that challenge. I still kicking myself in the ass for that.
This is such a dumb question. He's like, the outplay part of this game revolves around the challenges. Not necessarily. I would say that it's also about playing the Survivor game as well. Outplaying, outwitting, outsmarting, outlasting. It's all the kind of same things. It's not about the challenges. The challenges are there to decide who gets immunity. But the real game is, do you have the numbers to make sure you can get to the end? That's the real game. We've seen plenty of people, yourself included, who have outplayed, but they're not sat in that top 2 and they haven't won. Do you see what I mean? Colby, in Season 2, he won immunity challenge after immunity challenge after immunity challenge. Did he win? No. So it's not the most important part of the game. But Tina, she played the game.
I want you to tell me one incident you think you made a very positive, good move, and then one incident that you did something that wasn't necessarily completely on the up and up.
An interesting question. I mean, first of all, you've got what was a good move that you made that got you here, and what was a bad move that you made that got you here. This has the potential to be a very interesting question, depending on their responses.
Not to vote Bruce off and to vote Bob Dog off. I just feel like that was like the first move where I gained a little bit of control in the game, was voting Courtney off, because Courtney was one of the closest people that I bonded with.
Danielle, very smart. Not only have you just appealed to 2 of the jurors, but you actually gave some pretty good answers. Because firstly, you said your best move was voting Bob Dog off and keeping Bruce. So Bruce is like, yay! Thank you for keeping me around. And then you said your worst move was Courtney, because you were like, listen, she was my friend, I backstabbed her, I feel really bad about that. So Courtney's like, interesting, I see.
And wow, did I struggle with that, because you certainly both stabbed me in the back with a knife that was very deep, and it took me about a week to remove it from my back.
Do you know what? At least Courtney's kind of joking about it, do you know what I mean? Like, she's kind of being like, ha ha ha, yeah, funny. Yeah. A little bit orcs, I can't lie.
I hope you don't think I stabbed you in the back, because we both put each other's name on the parchment, just to...
Well, you did lie, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually, Aris. Yeah, how did I betray you when you wrote my name down that same night? What's that about, Courtney? What's that about?
I would like both of you to tell me why my vote should be for the person sitting next to you.
Oh, I love this one. I love it. I love when they're like, tell me why I should vote for the other person. That's always a great question, and I love their responses to it.
I felt like, wow, Danielle is a really spectacular person.
I did tell the doctor to drug you, though. So.
She did tell the doctor to drug me up, which hopefully it'll do later.
I was kidding.
Well, that was a bit lovey-dovey. I would have liked a little bit more of like, they played a great game, this move was great, but no, it was just, they're a really nice person. Oh, yeah, you're a really nice person too. Boring.
I wish that Terry would have been there. I believe that Terry is the most deserving person of the 16 to win the $1 million.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think we already knew that. I think we knew if Terry was sat in that seat next to either of these two, he would have won this, because he would have had Sally and he would have had what's-her-face? Austin, Sally and Austin. He would have also had Shane, potentially even what's-her-face? Courtney. Might have had Sari. Who knows? Might have even had Bruce. You never know.
You were useless at camp. The only time you were ever motivated to do anything was when it was time to eat.
That is a scathing remark from Shane. Not entirely false, but scathing nonetheless.
We had an agreement on what was most important to both of us, my son and your yoga, which at this point is sort of laughable and contradictory.
Shane, you entered into an agreement with Aris in which you wagered your son, and you said, I swear on my son, and you let Aris get away with swearing on yoga. After the shit that he pulled being like, my mother's my rock, my mother's this, my mother's that. You didn't get him to swear on his mum. You got him to swear. Huh? On yoga? No wonder he broke that. He's gonna get $1 million. He don't need yoga.
Straight up, you didn't lie to me at all. I have no beef with the way that you played that part of the game.
Huh.
Aris, you lied, you cheated, and you wrecked me.
Well, I think Shane might be voting for Danielle. Because he literally just went, you never lied to me, so like, I gotta respect that. Fairs. You didn't. You were straight up. You played the game. You Steven scumbag. You voted for me.
You are broke, you are homeless, and you freeload off your dad.
Oh.
So you don't know what it's like to be judged.
That might be the worst thing anybody's ever said to somebody at a tribal council. And we've seen some absolute incredible comments. But you're broke, you're homeless, and you like ponce off your dad. Mental. Absolutely mental.
We're gonna have a little challenge. Number between 1 and very fittingly 1 million. I want you guys both to pick one.
We're just leaving it up to who gets closer to my number. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Shane, you're a crazy, crazy man.
4.
10.
Huh. Oh! Between 1 and 1 million, and the numbers were 4 and 10. So Aris has just fucked himself, basically. Damn. Unless he picked like 2, or 3, or 4, or 1. That's crazy. Or 5, or 6. Is 7 closer to 4, or is it closer to 10? It's kind of equidistant.
I know you two are especially excited to have these votes read. Gonna have to wait until we get back to the States. I'll see you there.
Here we go. We've got a fucking Ethan Hunt over here is about to skydive out of an aeroplane holding it. And then he's going to do like a fight on a aeroplane wing or something like that. And then he's going to land in the studio and he's going to be like, guys, it's time to read the votes. Oh. Well, it's not as exciting if you just walk out of a door. Where's the helicopter? Where's the skydive? Where's the fast motorcycle taking you through the winding streets of LA? Like, where's the cinematography? We've gone downhill as a society.
Title of Sole Survivor, and a check for $1 million. Ready? I'll read the votes.
Oh my god, here we go, guys. Final predictions. I think Aris is going to win 4-3. I think it's going to be really close. And let me make my predictions. I think Shane is going to vote Aris. Sari will vote Aris. Terry will vote Aris. This is where it gets tricky. I think Courtney will vote Danielle. I think Bruce might vote Danielle. And I think Sally might vote Danielle, but I think Austin will vote for Aris.
Aris. Danielle. Danielle.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Aris.
Damn. So I was wrong about Shane's vote, but ooh, 2-2. Damn. So it's not going to be a clean sweep. We know that much, and we know it's not going to be like it's not going to be 6-1. Could be 5-2. Could be 4-3.
Aris. 3 votes, Aris. The winner of Survivor Exile Island.
Yeah, I had a feeling that Aris was going to win. I do wonder whether the rest of the votes were for Aris or whether there was more for Danielle. Still, Aris, yeah, fair game. Fair game. You outwitted, you outplayed, you outlasted. You did a good job. Very, very well done. I am impressed with you. Right, that is it. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. I've had a blast watching this season. I'll give you more of my thoughts in the reunion episode and in my character rankings. But for now, thank you guys very, very much for watching, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to keep updated with all of my Survivor videos. We will be moving on to GOOOO Islands Season 13 very, very soon, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. But until then, make sure to keep on ranting, and I'll see you guys later. Bye now! See ya!